Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Munisha. Today I am showing you all a sweet. This was a requested video from a viewer. We are making kalakand today, so let's get into this video. For that, first I am making a vinegar solution. For that, here I have taken 3 tablespoons of vinegar. To this I am adding 4 tablespoons of water. Now we'll mix this well and our vinegar water solution is ready. So first we are going to prepare the paneer, which is also known as cottage cheese, for our kalakand. For that, here I have taken a kadai. To this I am adding 1 liter of full cream, or you can say full fat milk. Use good quality milk for making sweets. Now I'll mix this once and we'll bring this milk to a boil. So hey friends, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all my latest videos. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Once the milk comes to a boil, I have switched off the flame and I'll mix this. And gradually I'll start adding the vinegar and water solution little by little. Don't add all together, just add little by little and keep on mixing. Slowly you will see that the milk and water will get separated. So kalakand is a very famous sweet which is usually found in sweet shops, and you can easily make at home as well. Now once the water and milk has got separated, here I have taken a vessel. To this I am placing a thin cloth. Now first I am going to sieve the cottage cheese. So use a thin cloth which will sieve nicely. And here I am pouring in, adding the cottage cheese mixture. Now I am going to wash this with 1 glass of ice cold water. So this will remove the vinegar flavor from the paneer. Now once I have washed this lightly, I am going to hold this cloth and we are going to squeeze the water out. So you need to squeeze this at least 4 to 5 times so that the water will completely go off from the paneer, but don't over squeeze it. And you don't need to hang this cloth anywhere. Directly we'll start mashing the paneer. And our cottage cheese is ready. Now to make it smooth, means it should not be grainy, little smooth, for that we'll mash this paneer. So I've transferred this to a plate. Now I'll mash this nicely for 10 minutes. So this will give us nice soft texture to a kalakand. And the kalakand will literally be melt in mouth texture and very delicious. So please do try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. So once our paneer is nicely mashed, it's been 10 minutes. Now I'll transfer this to a bowl and our cottage cheese is ready. Now we'll make powder sugar, which is also known as pisi hui chini. For that, here I have taken a dry small mixie jar. To this I have added 130 grams of granulated sugar. We are going to grind this into a fine powder. And our powder sugar is ready. Now I am going to transfer this into this bowl. So powder sugar will easily melt in the kalakand and we can easily make this sweet. So once I have transferred the powder sugar, now we'll start the process of making kalakand. For that, here I have taken the same kadai, clean kadai, and to this I am adding 1 liter of full cream, or you can say full fat milk. Now I'll mix this once and I'll bring this milk to a boil on medium flame. Once this milk comes to a boil, I am going to reduce the flame, and now we are going to cook this on low flame for 20 minutes, and you need to continuously stir this or the milk will stick underneath the kadai. Now it's been 20 minutes. I am adding the cottage cheese, which is also known as paneer. Once I have added the cottage cheese, I am going to mix this well, and we are going to cook this on medium flame for 10 minutes. And you need to keep on stirring. Don't just leave the spoon and go anywhere, continuously stir. Now it's been 10 minutes. I am adding the powdered sugar. Once I have added the powdered sugar, now we'll cook on medium flame for 16 minutes. So keep a timer on side and cook exactly for 16 minutes on medium flame. Now you can see the milk has started to thicken. So keep on stirring and scrape the milk from the sides as well. Now it's been 16 minutes. I am going to lower the flame, and we are going to cook on low flame for 5 minutes and continuously stir. Now our mixture looks perfect. This is the mixture that we need. Now I have switched off the flame. Now to this, here I am adding half teaspoon of cardamom powder, also known as elaichi powder. To this I am adding 1 teaspoon of clarified butter, also known as ghee. I am going to mix this well, and we will immediately transfer this mixture to our tin. You can take any vessel that you have in your house for the sweet. So here I have taken a cake tin with this little ghee which was left little. I am going to apply all over the tin, and I am going to transfer the kalakand mixture. So if you want a nice heighted kalakand, then you can pour the mixture in a small tin, so you will get nice heighted kalakand. But I am pouring in a big tin, so it will be little flat size, lot of pieces I will get of kalakand. So you can do like this, or you can do the way you like. So I have poured the entire mixture. Now using a spoon I am leveling up the kalakand mixture, and we'll allow this to set in room temperature. So don't garnish now, because if you will garnish now, the decoration will all sink in. So I'll allow this to set in room temperature for 1 hour. Now it's been 1 hour. Now we'll start the decoration. For that, here I have taken 4 silver leaves, also known as chandi work. So I am applying all over the kalakand. So this will give a very beautiful look to our kalakand. So once I have applied the silver leaves, on top of this I am going to garnish, decorate with some chopped sliced almonds. Here I am decorating with 10 sliced almonds. And here I am decorating with 10 sliced pistachios. Now once I have decorated with dry fruits, I am going to cover this with silver foil, aluminium foil, and I am going to keep this in fridge for 5 hours. Now why I covered is because so that it should not get any other food smell in the fridge. So that's why I'm going to keep this tin in fridge covered. You can use a plate or something on top and keep it covered and let it set in fridge for 5 hours. Now it's been 5 hours and our kalakand is ready. See how simple this recipe and very easy to make and very delicious. And this kalakand is very different. It is going to taste heavenly and it is very melt in mouth and very delicious. So follow each and every steps how I have shown here and you will get the best kalakand and very delicious. And you need to cut this into whatever shape you like you can cut in little more small shape or little big shape. So once I have cut, it is ready to serve. You can eat it as it is, or what you can do is you can cut into pieces and then you can store it in an airtight container and keep in fridge and it will last for 4 to 5 days. And our kalakand is ready. Definitely try this recipe and give your feedback on the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. And please friends, share this video with all your friends and family and subscribe to my channel. This is a very beautiful Indian sweet and definitely try this recipe and very rich in taste. Thank you for watching.